Hey, here's an idea. If you have a bunch of pesky teenagers who are keeping you up at night because they're hanging out in the parks and the recreation centers, here's what you do. You get yourself a military-grade sonic weapon, and you beam a frequency, a high-pitched one, right into their ear to make it super annoying for them so they have to leave the area. Sound like I'm joking? I wish I were, guys. This should be something out of a science fiction film, but unfortunately, this is a reality in Philadelphia. Check this out. Philadelphia attacked for using sonic weapon to keep kids away from parks. City officials in Philadelphia are under attack for their increasing use of an acoustic deterrent, described by a local councilwoman as a sonic weapon to keep the city's children and young adults away from certain recreational areas at night. So no, this is not science fiction. This is something very real going on in Philadelphia, and we're going to break down this article for you. But before we do, I want to remind you, in this age of heavy censorship, that it's important to hedge ourselves against the authoritarian takeover of free speech. And a good place to do that is at pocketnet.app. This is a new social media networking website where it doesn't consist on a central server, so it can't possibly be shut down. This is really innovative moving forward. It's made up of individual nodes, and when you download the desktop app, even if some authoritarian country out there wants to shut this site down, they can't. You'll still have access to your favorite content creators, because they exist on millions of individual nodes all over the world, and they can't shut down your desktop app. So this is really cool moving forward. There's already a lot of big people moving onto these platforms. I'm on there, Lisa Haven's on there, Josh Sigurdson is on there, and others are starting to go there as well because they see the importance of a site like this moving forward. So please, I'll encourage you to check it out, guys, and if you use the link located in the description below, you can get 5 free Pocket Coin. That's the cryptocurrency that you earn on this website for producing content, which is curated, by the way, by the users of the site, not by censors online. So check out pocketnet.app. Links are located in the description below. Alright, so back to what's going on in Philadelphia. They are literally using sonic weapons against teenagers to try to get them to disperse from public parks. The Mosquito, invented in the UK back in 2005, is described by the product's Canada's based North American distributor as a small speaker that produces a high-frequency sound, much like a buzzing of the insect. This high frequency can be heard by young people, 13 to 25 years old, and it reaches as far as 130 feet, depending on the set volume. Hearing deteriorates with age, and so older people cannot hear the high frequencies emitted by the $5,000 devices, which Philadelphia has been deploying since 2014. And it's now in 31 locations to prevent loitering and vandalism. So this has been going on for quite some time, guys. Michael Gibson, the CEO of distributor Moving Sound Technologies, told NPR that the intention was just to move non-confrontationally youth from an area where they shouldn't be, and that will prevent vandalism, and it'll prevent graffiti and loitering. City officials have deemed the technology to be safe, but it has raised safety concerns overseas. A health regulator in Germany reported that although the risks to teenagers are relatively low, for smaller children, there is a risk from lengthy exposure with adults unable to hear and move away. The onset of dizziness, headaches, nausea, and impairment is to be expected. Of course, if you're not even aware that this is going on because you can't hear it, you're probably going to be affected in a way that you don't know or don't understand, and this is exactly what's happening to people. And over there in Europe, they're starting to realize it. In 2010, the Council of Europe went further, demanding a ban on the devices, which inflict acoustic pain on young people and treat them as unwanted birds or pests. The body described the technology as a harmful, highly offensive health hazard that is neither politically acceptable nor consistent with the safeguards of fundamental human rights. Legislative measures should be taken throughout Europe against the marketing of such devices, and their use in public places should be banned. So they're very serious about this over there in Europe, and they continue to try to block it, but in Philadelphia, that is not the case. According to the city's Action News, the devices are installed at the request of the community. A district council member, or in one case, the police. Some also link to surveillance cameras. Here we go. To catch vandalism or other groups gathering late at night causing a disturbance, CCTV security cameras are currently installed at more than 60% of parks and rec facilities, with plans for cameras to be installed across all sites with this system. Now, Philadelphia Councilwoman Helen Jim told NPR that in a city that's trying to address gun violence and safe spaces for young people, how dare we come up with ideas that are funded by taxpayer dollars that turn young people away from the very places that were created for them. And here's the important part. Jim, who described the mosquito as a sonic weapon, told NPR, "I don't think that this project is going any further until it meets with the full scrutiny of the public, that we have serious attention paid to whether this is the best use of our money." Now, those are strong words, calling this a sonic weapon. So let's take a look at whether or not that is called for or not. The definition of a sonic weapon, according to Wikipedia anyways, sonic and ultra weapons are weapons of various types that use sound to injure, incapacitate, or kill an opponent. So beaming a high frequency pitch into a teenager's ear to annoy them, I would say, is incapacitating them. So this is indeed a sonic weapon, and what that amounts to is something that the military refers to as DEWs, or direct energy weapons. There's all sorts of these things. We have microwave weapons, laser weapons, plasma weapons, things of that nature, particle beam weapons, sonic weapons like the long-range acoustical device, which we've talked about many times here. But here's where things get interesting. You see here, it says non-lethal weapons. The Telecom Technology Symposium 97 concluded on non-lethal weapons, determining the target's effect on personnel is the greatest challenge to the testing community, primarily because the potential of injury and death severely limits human tests. Also, directed energy weapons that target the central nervous system and cause neurophysiological disorders may violate certain conventional weapons convention of 1980. Here we go. Weapons that go beyond non-lethal intentions and cause superfluous injury or unnecessary suffering may also violate the protocol to the Geneva Conventions of 1977. I would suggest that buzzing a frequency into teenagers' ears because you are annoyed that they're keeping you up at night is unnecessary suffering. So it seems they are indeed going against the Geneva Conventions. And like I said, this is like a military use application on teenagers because they're keeping you up at night. Absolutely ridiculous. Something we need to expose. And they're already doing it in Europe. And I hope people in Philadelphia will finally catch on to the fact that this is happening and start to work to turn this around and have these things dismantled. Because it's a huge violation of our rights, both mentally and physically and probably even spiritually. I mean, I wonder what these things are doing to the bees and the butterflies and plant life and things of that nature. We don't even know. So I wanted to bring that one to your attention, guys. And of course, I can't talk about a video involving Philadelphia without mentioning the fact that I will be there very soon at this event right here, the State of Anarchy Anarcho-Delphia, taking place in Philadelphia, September 13th to 15th. And if you click here to get your tickets and you use promo code PFT, you can save 10%. Save 10% on the price if you use your favorite speaker's coupon code. 5% for them, 5% for you. So it helps you, it helps me. And it would really be great to see you there in Philadelphia at this event. I'll be speaking there. Many other great speakers are going to be there. And who knows? Maybe while we're in Philly, we can go down to one of these parks. We'll check out one of these frequency beaming devices. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up anyways. I'm a Gen Xer, so I may just be one of the guys going, I don't feel right. What's going on? But at any rate, maybe we'll go down, check it out, and cause some noise of our own about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to click the thumbs up button if you found this information to be useful. Share this video. Don't forget to check out PocketNet. PocketNet.app is the website. Links are located in the description below. Also, check out this GoFundMe campaign. If I had $1 for every subscriber PFT demonetized, we could make the MSM obsolete. Of course, this is in response to the YouTube demonetization of my channel, as they are systematically and incrementally trying to shut down voices like mine from the internet. So we need your help, guys, coming directly from you, the viewers. So please click the link on the screen right now or located in the description below to find out how you can contribute to this campaign. Also to where you can find tickets to where I'll be in Philadelphia in a couple of months from now. So stay tuned for that. And once again, guys, please click the thumbs up button, share this video if you found the information to be useful, and stay tuned. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.